What's up, guys? Maniacs here, and welcome to the full release for Phantaruk. Now, one thing I want to point out is you guys remember that I did a beta for it a couple weeks ago. I actually released, I think it was levels 4, 5, and 6, which is all that the beta actually was, and I really want to thank the developers, and I do want to apologize for the fact that it took me so long to actually start recording this. This game actually came out on the 16th, August 16th, and I still technically had a release version of it back when I got the beta. Developers gave me a code for it, so it basically was the beta and then the full version once it was released. I want to apologize that I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I've been kind of busy with other videos and stuff like that. But I have been really looking forward to checking out this game and seeing what it was all about, because I don't know a huge amount about it. I know that basically it's more or less the same standard style of the beta that I was talking about before, but I am going to leave the game to tell the story, because if it is still kind of reminiscent of the original levels that I played, it's going to have backstory and everything, and I want the game to explain it to you guys rather than me just explain it to you, because that's more or less how I like to play these style of games. I don't like to go into them with a lot of information. Granted, I do know a little bit about this game because I have played it a couple of times now, basically, but not to the point where I have no idea what they've added since then, and it does look much better, and it runs way smoother on my computer than it was running before. This game was the optimization on this game was really, really bad. I'll absolutely admit that. It was really, really bad in the beta. It slowed my computer down. My webcam just did not like recording with this thing. Now, granted, I hate having to record my webcam on my computer. Same thing with my gameplay, because it takes up a lot of CPU space, or CPU actual what is the word I'm looking for? Wow, I totally cannot think of a word right now. CPU usage. There we go. I'll just go with that. And it's really sad that my computer hated that to the point, but it is running way better than it was. And this game is built in the Unity engine, but this is one of those games that looks insane on the Unity engine. It's not like one of the standard ones that has kind of pixelated graphics and stuff like that. And I did really love this game. I remember playing the original alpha for it over a year ago, well over a year ago. Back around when I first started my channel, the developer was like, "Hey, thank you," and then every once in a while I'd get an email from the community people that are running Phantaruk. They're like, "Hey, just give you a heads up, Phantaruk's coming out soon. Do you want a beta code for it?" And I was like, "Yes, absolutely." And yes, this game does look very pretty, and I do more or less remember how to play. I don't remember the controls or anything like that because it's been a while since I played it, but I do remember more or less the gist of what is going on. I do remember that the sense. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I not click that? There we go. The sensitivity on this game is holy shit. It is loud. So can I turn? There we go. That's a little better. Sensitivity is really high on the mouse. But one thing that I don't think I can open this. I actually don't really remember how to play this at all. So I believe the game will explain more of it. It will, but okay, so I do have a syringe. Avoid contact with the infected subjects. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I can't really read that because it's super bright. Honestly, I can't say anything. I can't say anything other than a big juicy fuck again. I don't know. I don't know. Are we some minor fossil research facility? No, we are not. Precisely, we are not, and nobody can get us a series of fully working clone tubes. The tube locks glitch every fucking second. One time they open too early, another time too late. Not to mention how 4 tubes ended up open at the same time recently. One of the clones nearly broke Mabe's neck. They said it was a yet to be socialized series. Right now I'm fighting with a tube that will open in 2 weeks, I guess. I'm assuming that's supposed to be my tube. Well, nearly in 13 days, they told me to take it to the workshop and open it up manually, like it's sodding sardine can? Sodding sardine can, sorry. And what am I supposed to do with this meat when this meat comes out? Fuck this. I'm leaving this one for 2 weeks from now and telling medical that it broke for good. They can't replace me with anyone better than After All. Okay, so that was super hard to read. You guys can see what I'm talking about. It's really bright on this very light blue background. I apologize for stumbling through that, but it is really hard. Next time I'll know to back off and kind of do it right here because I can read it much better over here. My bad. Plus, you guys know that I fuck up reading half the time. Anyway, so I will give you a little bit of gist on what's going on. Is my thing going up now, or is it not going up yet? Okay, so let me give you a little bit of backstory and what's going on. Basically, you are a clone in this game, is who you play as. You are a clone. I believe you are the clone that the guy was talking about, the one that was stuck in his pod for 2 weeks. And you're on this big mining research vessels facility place. And in this facility, they use clones in order to basically do mundane aspects and stuff like that, because humans actually ran into a certain disease. I can't remember what it was. It was something that we've actually dealt with in actual human history, but it came back somehow and wiped half the human race out. So they're like, oh, let's build clones and have clones do a lot of the work and stuff like that, which is okay, fine. That's a lot what a lot of people think the future is going to. But these clones, they need this what is the word I'm looking for? This vitamin deficiency, which is let's see here. It's this thing right here. I don't actually have any. It is a syringe, and you have to take it. Now, what that does is it will decrease the bottom thing. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You guys can see that. The bottom thing down there is the DNA. There's like this stuff floating in the air, and it's infecting you. And if that gets to 100%, you start to lose health. Now, the health system in this game works differently. My health system is the top one. It's 85. That's my beats per minute. That's like heart rate. Now, if that goes up to 200, you more or less have a heart attack and die. And a lot of different things can increase that. It's mainly when you get hit and stuff like that. There are a couple other things, and like the game does kind of freak out. I am curious if they took away the taking the syringe thing with the screen freaking out. I guess we'll see when I have to take it. But yeah, basically I have to worry about the infection, and my heart rate is fine. Now, your heart rate does go down after a little while. It will definitely go down. Oh, this is a thing too. Is it gonna... It's not gonna talk? Oh, I actually don't think that will talk yet. Those things, if I find more of them, they actually find an evac in the admin. I am curious that it's not going up yet. It was going up last time I was in this area. And I don't know, I'm so not used to the left mouse button being the actual action button. I'm so used to E being the action. E and Q are lean left and right, which again I hardly ever use. Yep. You pulse and toxin level. So the pulse and toxin level, stuff like that, I don't think I have to actually worry about it in the first section of the game. They're gonna kind of walk me through it, which is very, very nice. Same thing with this thing, danger, blood samples, stuff like that. So toxin levels are another thing, because the area is infected. Okay, I can actually read this one. Well, nice contraption. They really don't trust him if they want me to break into his cube. They came yesterday and said that they wanted to know whether the ship's captain recorded any important information. I don't know what to think. No one has seen him since yesterday, and Fyodorov has taken over the bridge. It looks like the captain was arrested, but for what? Oh well. At least I get to listen to his funny accent. I think it'll be easiest to get to the outer layer and connect to the ship's network. I could try to play the log on the computer. So basically, that cube that I found earlier is like this inventory, this kind of like a log system. So whenever I find a new cube, it... Whoa! Wow, okay, why did my head freak out like that? That was weird. My toxin level isn't going up still, which is very, very good. I don't know, I guess I'm not a huge fan when it comes to games that require you to micromanage kind of stuff like that. Like another thing like We Happy Few, still kind of disappointed in that game. Then again, that's what it's about. I understand. I'm not used to playing a lot of games like that. Oh crap. Oh, audio.
Purity 02 on course, set to arrive on schedule. We'll soon pass the target star. I'd give anything for Ignatia to be here with me. To see this majestic reddish yellow giant. Such ferocities beyond the confines of technology, and yet to think how many painters have dreamt of mastering the array of color flowing in its flares. I took too much. If First Officer Fyodorov heard me, he'd probably be silently laughing behind that veneer of his. Here now I see the world differently. For him, it's all just a series of numbers. Data to be sorted, categorized, and rationalized. It's what makes him a near-perfect officer. But Ignatia, she looked at things differently. What I wouldn't give for her to be with me here now.
And like I was saying, So that cube will allow me to go up to these little data things and it'll automatically download it. Now, the thing that I don't like about those things, I really, really, really hope they actually changed it because I have not checked it out yet, is sometimes when you grab one of those, yes, it automatically plays it, which is fine, but your actual, your toxin level can go up while that's playing, which is really annoying. That drove me so insane. Like, and one thing that that doesn't cause it to go up is when you go into this menu. So if I happen to pick one of those things up and I notice that they're still causing your DNA, they're still causing your toxin level to go up, that is the calcium thing. That's the disease thing for the clones. One thing to fix that would be to literally just pause the game like this and then read it like this. So don't know if they changed it. I really, really hope they do because I don't like having to go through workarounds when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like I'm cheating the system, but it's also not fair that you come to a complete... Oh, there we go. Okay, we ran out of med supplies, delivery from Biomed soon. It also kind of bugs me when there's a game that more or less forces you to take damage or forces you to lose out on something while you're standing still and you can't move. Holy shit, these pistons are... My head, I have to find an antidote. I don't have... Oh, wow, my toxin level is super high. X. Oh, they still have it. It's not as bad as it was, but... So, basically, whenever you... Okay, so now I'm actually starting to take toxin levels. Okay, and another thing that increases your heart rate is sprinting, stuff like that. So, you got to be careful of that as well. It does go down a little faster than it used to, which is really nice. It used to go down really slow. So, now you guys know what the toxin level does. Basically, when that hits 100%, character starts to take damage, stuff like that. It's really not too bad because any of those antidote things, I'm glad they fixed it as well, because it used to be whenever you took one of those, it would make like a pill sound effect, even though it's a shot. So I have to, and here we go. Is it going to cause my DNA to go up? I'm going to sit here for a few seconds and see.
Imagine this deity. Look at me, like some ancient relic. So few people use a pencil and paper to draw anymore. If it hadn't been for Ignatia, I would never have even tried it myself. It's been 9 years. In our world of advanced technology, I never expected that smallpox would become lethal again. Nobody did. 3 billion people. Phantaruk. A deity pieced together from the scrap heap of discarded religions. When the world turned its back on the people, they created a being to protect them and to avenge their ordeal. Ignatia spoke of it on many occasions. My wife wanted her to let it go, but I continued to listen, to lap up every last word. I was powerless. I sometimes wonder if it was supposed to be like that. Some kind of destiny. Atonement for our sins. There was nothing I could have done. And here I am. An old man talking nonsense with a pencil in his hand.
Alright, let's see if my thing went up. Nope, it didn't. Cool, they fixed that. God, that was frustrating when I was playing the beta for it. I think the developers actually watched... I know they watched my original video. I don't know if they actually watched my beta gameplay. I don't know if they did or not. Because they were like, hey, send us your video or send us a link to your video once you upload it. So... yeah, that was a thing that was really, really annoying when I was playing it. Like I said, I would be standing there holding that cube the entire time, and the entire time I was doing that, my toxin level will just continuously rise, which was super frustrating because you can't move in those sequences, and I didn't know about the whole doing this and it... I was gonna say doing this and it pauses your actual toxin level, which is really nice because I don't know if I don't remember if this game actually has an escape button type menu. But yeah, the toxin level really isn't too bad. Like, gives away your presence. Yes, I know. The toxin level really isn't too bad in this game. It does climb relatively fast, but the developers do give you quite a few acts. Oh, I gotta be careful of my sprinting. I keep forgetting about that. I don't remember the... Okay, good. I don't remember the sprinting causing your heart rate to rise like that in the beta. They might have changed that, which, okay, that's fine. It's not too bad. I can deal with that. Because a lot of this game, all this game is about is running away. You can't actually fight in this game. It's kind of like Outlast and stuff like that. You more or less just, you're trying to progress through and figure out what the hell is going on. And I do not know if your character ever talks. I never heard him talk in the beta. I don't know if they ever added any dialogue for him. That's a lot of blood behind some barrels. Somebody got crushed. Oh, I love the way that it moves into the cracks, too. Biomed. Left shift to run. Yeah, I know I need to run, but also, wow, that is a lot of goop. Something exploded in here. So yeah, a lot of this game is about hiding and stuff like that, and it is more or less kind of the same, because if you guys remember from the beta, like I said, I couldn't show you guys the first 3 or 4 levels. And the first level is actually the alpha, but redone into like making it look better. Because if you guys remember the old... There's one of the bad guys. The old alpha build was actually... that was a long time ago. And it's kind of the same level, but boy, does this look way better than it used to. The monsters look way different too. If I remember correctly, I called them, what were they, like dinosaur people is what I used to call the original people from the alpha, because that's what they look like. In this one, they actually look like different people. They actually, I think I mentioned it in the beta video that I did, they actually kind of look like they look like some of the guys from Doom, actually, is what they kind of look like. Some of the enemies. So, I'm going to grab this. This is my character's suit. They kind of Gordon Freeman you a little bit. So, they give me that. I have a flashlight, which I don't remember how to... Oh, F for flashlight. Which, this thing is really cool looking, and I think you do have to wear... Oh, they did actually add a battery light thing, too, which is nice. I will take that. My toxin level is still at 56%. I'm fine with that. And I... Oh, okay.
I don't know how to report this. After leaving the breach, I found my cabin turned upside down. Things were scattered on the floor, and someone had tried to scribble something on pieces of paper, but hadn't got past the first few letters. I noticed a trembling figure in the dark corner of the room. One of the technicians working in the research section. What was his name? I asked him, but he kept saying that it's punishment that will reach us all. I wanted to find out what he meant, but he just kept mumbling about this punishment. His rumbling started to mix with pleas for help as he wiped the blood dripping steadily from his nose. I don't think he was aware, but blood was also dripping from his ears. I tried to help him get up, but as I went to him, the mercenaries that were there to guard the ship stormed into my cabin. One of them pointed his gun right at my face, at me, the captain of the ship. He may have been young, but you could see the readiness in his eyes. He was prepared to kill. Someone must have warned him that he may not have a choice. I didn't intend to give him a reason. They took the technician with them. I was told to keep quiet. Panic and all that. Standard line. But they forgot about the most important thing. The truth. They never mentioned it. This man, he was scared stiff. He had come to me, and I couldn't do a thing. I could only watch as they carried him away. I watched the same thing happen 9 years ago. This man came to me. The punishment that will reach us all.
Wow, that was, those things are pretty long, but the voice acting is pretty good, which is very, very nice. So, hey, the code, what was the code? It was 506, right? So yeah, I kind of have this suit now. Now, I don't know what the suit actually does for you, 501. I don't actually know what the suit does for you, aside from the fact I've given you a flashlight and actually giving you clothes. I don't know if it makes your toxin level go up slower. I don't know. I don't think it actually does. So 501, boosh. Oh, accept. There we go. And yes, there are door codes and stuff like that. And if you guys look down there, there's one of the creatures. Now, those things will come after you. They suck. So, the only way to get around, obviously, we have to avoid them in this game. And I definitely got to be on the lookout for those syringes, because I've got 2 right now, which is fine, because I actually, technically, I didn't actually take any of them until I hit about 90% toxicity level, because it goes all the way back to 0 when you take one of those syringes. It makes your thing go all the way back to 0. Oh man, the door just happened to close when that guy was there, so I'm gonna go this way. And I do have my flashlight. I don't remember it. I love the fact that they actually added, again, they added a level thing for the battery and how it works, because in the beta, again, there was nothing. It was literally just once the battery started to die, the light would flicker, which a lot of games do, because it makes sense in the sense that you don't know exactly when your battery is going to die, but I like to know. Alright. At last, some positives. We received new work suits. They're okay. They have the enhancements we asked for. I still feel like someone is trying to make superhero out of me. But Connor says he can't cut us. We can't cut ourselves off. We can't cut ourselves of the allegiance in the administration assholes. Yep, because you need administration, as awful as they are. They're the ones that actually make shit happen. So this is the guy. That was where the guy was eating that pile of guts and goo and stuff. So my toxicity level, I don't need to reload that. You guys can see in the corners every once in a while it will flash green. That means that my toxicity level is going up. Again, you don't have to worry about it until you hit until it hits at like 95%. It doesn't actually harm you until you get up to 100%. So it's a really nice thing that you don't have to worry about it. Turn off the generators in the cargo hull. E2. Okay. So I can open this up. They're pushing through. We can't hold them back. We're not armed. All the guards have scattered. We won't make it. We have to cut off the tech section. I'm sorry. They may survive. They may survive. There's still a chance. If they figured out they have to restart the generator, they may escape. Dear God, whichever God, forgive me if they die. So I think he was talking about the clones, because the clones were more or less kept down here. What's this? Left wing of the door to the biomed section jammed. Fix it. Okay, so that means be careful of that. So I can pull this up. 91%. That's the creature. That is the creature. Holy fuck. So yeah, when you go by them, your screen kind of freaks out like that too. You guys saw what just happened there. Basically, your screen zooms in. I'm gonna take one of these now. Woo! And it does. This is much better. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is, I think I can pause it. Whenever the used one, you guys saw in that video, your screen would light up to the point where my screen was completely bright and my face was like, oh! It was super, super disorienting whenever you took one of those things and that would pop up. So I'm really glad that they changed it to like more of a black and white style thing over the fact that it was just like sheer white. Yuki, listen to the CD. Put it in your drawer. You'll really, really got to. Okay. I'm really glad that they changed that because my God, was that awful. Okay, corporate career at H+. H+ Corporation is one of the biggest technological enterprises on Earth, with branches on every continent and a host of technical experts in our employ. We conduct many development programs for lower level employees. If you know anyone who is interested in the latest technology, if your child is enrolled at a technical university, or if you want to improve your own skills, don't hesitate to contact your nearest H+ Corp HR officer. The officer will. Okay, so basically, if you want to get hired here, come on, let's do it. Grab it. Make sure Gordon knows about the new subcutaneous implant project. Okay, sounds good. And look, another syringe. Now, I do believe if they kept it the same, you can only carry 10 syringes at a time, which does suck because then again... Where is he? I hear him. That's a really big thing in this game is audio. I can't see. I don't know if he's coming my way or if he's going away from me. I gotta remember the lean. I totally never use the lean in any game. I hear him. He sounds like he's in that corridor to my right, but I don't know if he's coming towards me or if he's walking away. Because enemies will fuck you up in this game. Nope, he's coming this way. That's another thing too. You guys can see on my screen there's like a flashing. It looks like there's camo or like paint splatters on my screen. Whenever an enemy gets close, you have that little thing that will freak out on your screen. See, they kind of look like guys from Doom. I don't know exactly what they're transformed into, but they actually remind me of the enemies from the Doom movie, not the Doom game. But they look like kind of like Skeletor style people, but they are kind of cool looking. I'm not going to lie. I do think they are kind of cool. So I'm going to see if I can sneak past these guys. Yep, your screen does that amnesia thing too whenever you look at amnesia thing where your screen will freak out and like zoom in on them. Now I believe there is only one guy in this area, so I don't really need to worry about another guy walking around unless they added somebody else. And they do have pretty good senses in the sense that they can sense you very far away, but it's also pretty easy to walk around them and dodge them. The protein composer has stopped working again. Oh no, not the protein composer. So I think he's going to walk back down this aisle, which I need. Yep, he is, because he's right fucking there. There he is. see if I can get a better angle on them so you guys can actually see what they look like. Hey, come here, asshole. Get into the light. Step into the light. It's kind of hard to see them. But I don't think your heart rate... Does your heart rate go up? Yeah, it goes up slightly when you look directly at them. But their senses aren't the best, which is good. Now... Okay, that didn't sound good. Their senses aren't the best, which is good. Because if they could sense you in, like, audio and stuff like that, that would really suck. So, yeah, their senses are not the best, which is very, very, very nice, because I do not like it when enemies can detect you in the sense of thousands of miles away. And this is another room. This is actually the first room that I died in when I was playing the alpha. Brings back memories, I guess you could say. Who's the bigger monster there? Things that butcher us or the ones who locked us in here? Monsters, they cut us off. There's no way out. There's no way out. No way out. Fuck! I've got Robert's blood on me, for fuck's sake. I'm holding his dead body. I don't know where he was hit. I've got nowhere to run. Please, somebody help. Robert's dead. Okay, so that was a guy that was like freaking out, like, oh man, my buddy's dead. But yeah, this is like the first corridor room that I came into when I was playing the alpha, like, again, over a year ago. And I looked out here, and one of the monsters just run up and freaking killed me, because I didn't even know that there were monsters in this game until I went into that little room and I got trapped by one of them. No idea. Had no idea. Also, I really don't like using the flashlight because it gives you away very, very badly. And that's the guy behind. Okay. Somehow he saw me. I have no idea how, but somehow he saw me. Great, he's coming in here. Great. How he fucking saw me, I have absolutely no idea, but holy fuck. Please walk away. Please don't come into this back section. I can hear him. How did he know I was in here? Maybe it's a scripted sequence where he knows, like, oh, he's in there, I'm gonna run after him, because that's more or less the first time that the enemies knew. Yep, he's getting close because I can see it on my screen. That is nice. They have that indicator. Come on, dude, go away. I can't see. I don't know if he's in this room or if he's away. Now he's in this room. Fuck. It's hard to tell if the door is the one that I came through or the other one. There was a door across the hall, but that one required the key card that I actually just went and got. It sounds like he's moving away, but god damn it. My screen's not having a meltdown anymore. Did he go left? Did he seriously walk over the electricity and it not harm him? That's bullshit if he did. Use the key card, please. I have to turn that power off, otherwise it will kill me if I walk into it. Another thing, again, that I did on the alpha. I walked right into it and it fucked me up. So he literally... Boosh. Those lights are fucking glowy as hell. Also, I love how on my screen, it's like, oh my god, he could see you if he came in here. Yeah, no shit, game. Woo! It is kind of cool how that does that. It, like, enhances your reflexes super quick. Even though I've never had to actually use one for a certain spot. So I don't know where he went. But I have to take the plunge and walk in here. That guy got fucked up. I don't know if I hear him or not. Yep, he's in here. Either that or he's below me, because I know there's another guy below me as well. I do remember that. I know, guys, it does kind of suck in the sense that, oh, he kind of knows what he's doing. But there is a guy below me on the floor below me. I don't know if he's actually... I don't think he's in this room up here. But there's one that's walking around down those stairs, because I have to go down there. There's one walking in a circle around there, which is fine, because I know how to get around him. But I wonder if they might have... Again, they might have watched mine and other people's videos on this game and kind of learned how to kind of manipulate him in the sense that he's not as easier as he used to be. Which does kind of suck, again, because I don't like it when a developer... If you figured out a way to deal with an enemy in a beta and then they turn around and change it so you can't do it that way, it does kind of suck, but it also adds more tension to it. So, now if I believe he walks, like, from right to left in this sequence, so I just kind of have to just gotta go with the flow of this. I don't know what the code is. I know there's a code around here. Actually, he might be through that door, so I don't think he can actually get me where I'm at now. Or he could be in there. I don't know. I don't remember. There's a code around here on a sticky note, if I remember correctly. Cargo Hall E. I don't think there's anything in here. There's this thing. I think this is the code. Okay, Natasha, the administration guys were bothering me about changing the cargo hold. Your code is 45355. Okay. 45355. As they said, we have noted you an unauthorized loss of assets. Ha! Yeah, there was a loss, but these knuckleheads don't know it was me. I was the one who got the new code. Robert was even talking in his fatherly voice again. You're the most trustworthy, blah 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 blah. Okay, saying basically I stole some stuff and they didn't know it. Haha, sucks to be them. Good, more guts, and then there's that Phantaruk symbol, the actual main logo for the game. Anything in here? Can I go in there? I can. Coolio. I don't know. Oh, this is the way that I actually have to go. 45355, I think is what the code was, right? Right? 45355. Yes, I want to go in there. I believe there's supplies in there that I can pick up. So I think that, yeah. So the sound design is still a little broken in the game. Not to the point where it's so 45355. To the point where that guy is actually down that staircase you guys saw when I went into the cargo hall E. There was another staircase in front of me. There's another kind of corridor area down there, like the one that I'm in right now. And there is a guy walking around down there. So that's where that enemy that I keep hearing is he's down there. But I can still hear him up here, which does kind of suck. It's just a sound bug. It happens sometimes. Not that big of a deal, but it does kind of screw me up in the sense that I'm walking around here all tense because I don't know if there's an enemy around here. Apparently there is, because I can... Fuck. Never mind, there's a guy up here. I was totally lying to you guys. I totally didn't know. He's walking around the corridor now. He's probably walking... He's going to walk past here. So I think if I just stay under here, I think I'll be okay. As long as I don't have that eyeball in my corner, I think I'm safe. I think it's going to be kind of like... what's that other game that I played that like that? Also, you guys have noticed this episode's going a little longer than I normally have episodes, but I want to do the first chapter. Because there's a pretty distinct section or a distinct point when you get to an end of a chapter, and it goes from chapter 1 to chapter 2. So I'm going to stop once I get to that point. So this episode might be 45 minutes long. It might be almost an hour long, but that's what I'm going to do with these games. So if I beat a chapter, bam. Okay, unless that guy... He's below me, isn't he? He is. He's below me, because that section I need to go to is below me. So he's making my guy freak out because he's below me. Come on. That's fucked up, too. Oh, well. I mean, yeah, it's a little slight bug. But yes, there's literally another cargo hold in the same exact area as this one, right below me. Same setup and everything. But he's making my character freak out because he thinks he's on that level when he's actually not. So I sat there under that desk for, 2 minutes for no reason? Yeah, he's below, which does suck. So, whatever. And these giant red glowing lights are those lights from before, so all I have to do is go up and boop, bonk. It does that really big bonk, which I do like. It sounds cool whenever they have one of those. I don't know where this is going to lead. I just want to check over here. Maybe there's a data pad. Cool. If I remember correctly, grab that. Grab this. No more biomed visits, period. 3 exclamation marks. I saw that... Oh, god damn it. I can't read today. I saw how they treated that poor bastard Grayson. Damn it. I just wanted to get closer and take a look, but that rifle-swinging son of a bitch shoved me into the wall and told me to get back to my screw tightening, sorry. Grayson had a nosebleed, so it was so big he was leaving trails on the floor. They'd locked all the bio with me inside. I saw through the window. I don't know what it was, but they took it out of Nicole's head. A brain with like legs and all that shit. I don't know what they told me to sign on some piece of paper that wouldn't tell anybody while that rifle guy looked at me. I told Gray and Natasha. What? Wait, what is that? Oh, that's fucked up. That's what he saw? A brain with legs? No, thank you. Oh, God, wasn't there a movie that was like that? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's not downstairs. He's actually in this corridor, this cargo hold. Cool. God, there was a movie like that years ago. What the hell was it? There was a movie. I'm not talking about Alien, but there was a movie where an alien would basically live inside your brain and then it would bust its way out. What was that movie? Because it was fucked up, it was gross, and it freaked me out. I did not like it in any way, shape, or form. Oh God, what was it? What was that movie? I can't think of it. Click the button. There we go. I don't know what that actually does. I don't think it's just... I think it just turns the light of the switch off. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. X. There we go. Relax. And then it brings it all the way down. So actually, you can wait until the game... until it beeps at you and do that. And that's probably what I'm going to do, actually, instead of... I don't know where he went. Don't like not knowing where that guy is. But I also like skirting around and not being right in his line of sight. God, what the hell was that movie? I cannot remember what it was. Oh, it was, fuck. Oh, shit. I don't remember that being fucked up before. Generator room. I don't remember that being messed up at all. Oh, I have to turn all of the switches off. Okay. There we go. Now I believe it's off, right? I don't see any more red lights. I think it's off, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's right. Last time when I did that, again, in the beta, I didn't actually get to show you guys this section, but I went ahead and flipped all those switches before I even tried going down the stairs. So you do have to flip them all. Really not that difficult. It was Starship Troopers 2. There was a bug that would get implanted in people, and then it would bust out of their brains, and it was fucking disgusting. And it... No. Was it... It was two or... It was the second one. Yes, it was the second one. Because that one was really shitty. It didn't have Rico or the original guy in it or anything like that. Boy, that movie fucks... I still don't like that movie very much. Because they're basically giant fucking bugs. But, yeah, that second one really fucked me up. That was disgusting and I hated it. And I watched it once by accident because I didn't know. Here's another audio log. It's going to freeze my game. Luckily, it freezes you.
I can't stop thinking about it. I'm the captain. I'm responsible for these people. I can still feel the eyes of that poor man. Eyes that were screaming, "Help me, Captain." Eyes that stared at me helplessly as he was carried away. He must have thought I was the only one who could help him. Couldn't he see the gun pointed at my face? I tried looking up his details, but there's not a trace of him left on the system. Nothing, as though he'd never existed. The crew haven't said a word. They've turned their backs on him. What was it that those eyes saw for them to just erase his existence like that? Those pitch-black pupils calling out "Daddy, help." I mean... and all that blood. Something was wrong with him, that's for sure. I pressed Marcus, my only true friend here, as hard as I could for information, but he wouldn't tell me anything either. Don't put your head under the axe. To them, it doesn't matter whether it's the captain's head or the average technician's that has to roll his head. Loyalty. He's chosen to be loyal to those who pay him. I asked him if the secrets of H+ were more important than friendship. He didn't say a thing. I may be the captain of the ship, but I feel like nothing more than a pawn being pushed around a chessboard.
Okay. Gotcha, Captain. Don't worry. So yeah, I like the fact that they do have audio logs and stuff like that. Because basically, I love the scenario of this game where basically you wake up and you know nothing that is going on. I need that. Which is nice in the sense that you get to discover what actually happened here in the manner of... I didn't do it. I swear to God, I didn't do it. Basically, I had to come down here and reset the generator. To get through that door by the biomed lab, which you guys saw, which is where I have to go. And that will end chapter 1, I believe, is where that's where chapter 1 ends. Boy, I do not like these surface lights that are fucking bright as dicks. But again, luckily these things, They really go by eyesight. They don't go by sound, because they would have. I'm surprised one didn't sprint down here. And again, they do not sprint at you unless they see you, which again is very nice. So they don't really. So if you make a bunch of noise, at least that I've noticed, if you make a bunch of noise, they don't come sprinting towards the noise. They only go by eyesight, is what I've noticed. They can hear you. So if you literally like, if you walk like right behind one, yes, it's going to fucking come after you. It's over there. I can hear it over there. They did fix the sound design a little bit in most areas, but I need to go through that door over there. Walk past this super bright light, because God, we need enough lights in this room. I mean, the blue light is very cool. I do like it. It's way better than the normal, like, standard white light. I do like it a lot more, but it's way brighter. It's like those headlights you can get for your car or your truck or whatever you drive. You know, the blue ones that are way brighter than normal standard lights. I thought I saw something shining right there, but it might have just been shining through. Okay, he's still below me. How do I one of these doors will lead back up. Not that one. How do I get out of here? Is this the right way? No, I already came in here. How do I get out of here? Damn it. This is the other door that how do I get out? Oh, I have to go up the middle. It's one of the doors in the middle, right? Yep, there we go. This is what I was looking for. Alright, did you spawn a guy in here? I have no idea if you did. If you did, I'm screwed. He's going to see me regardless. I have to go through that door over there. So let's take the dark, long path around, because I do not want to run into anything. Still just the guy below me. He's 2 floors below me, and yet he's making my guy's screen freak out, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, I was going to say, let's make sure that other guy that was... Fucking doors. God, those things are loud. Plus, I have it super loud in my ears. Fucking stop with the noises. I have it super loud in my ears, too, because that's how I like to play horror games anyway. Alright, my guy's freaking out. That's fine. I'll wait until it beeps at me, and then I can take one. I don't hear the guy that's in this section. Nope, he's not here. Alright, this is where I need to go. Biomedical section. The door should be now open. There we go. And this is the difference between switching levels. So, I will go ahead and flip this.
Overall infection, 30%.
Yep.
Vital functions normal.
Yeah, vital functions normal, because I haven't died yet. Now, I don't know if switching chapters, if that resets your biomed level, this will be a perfect way to check. If I go back and my toxin level is still super high, and I can take one of the shots. Otherwise, this is a good way to learn if switching chapters actually changes that over, because I have no idea if it does. Oh my god, it's super bright, I can't see. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, I am actually going to end the video here. That was the end of Chapter 1. I will basically, like I said, set these chapters up, set the parts up, I should say, in between each chapters. So Chapter 1 took a little longer because I was explaining some stuff, so most episode will be about 30 to 45 minutes. There are some chapters that are shorter than others. I do believe that Chapter... Oh god, what was it? Chapter 4 was like super short. It really was. So maybe I'll combine that with one of the other chapters if Chapter 3 is a little short. I can't remember exactly which one it was, because I didn't record it, so I can't go back. But one of the chapters was really short. But if I get to that point, I can just always move on and make it slightly longer, I guess you could say. But hopefully you guys are still enjoying this game, enjoying this episode. I'm glad that I'm actually finally able to show you the full game instead of just showing you chapters, 4, 5, and 6. And again, I have not played those since I did that video. I only played them once, and I have not played past that, and I haven't played before to see what else they've changed. So this is more or less a new experience for me too, guys. I don't really remember going through the first 3 chapters because I kind of just blazed through them so that I could record those chapters for you guys. So I am looking forward to checking out more stuff. I will explore more. If you guys know of any areas that I missed, please let me know. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this game. I am going to play it. I don't know exactly if I'm going to do it every day. If you guys want me to do it every day, it's going to be a couple chapters because I don't know how exactly long the game is. And Chapter 6 ended with us going to the captain's cabin, I believe, which again, a while ago. I know nothing after that. Don't know how much more gameplay there is after that. I'm assuming maybe there's 10, 12 chapters. No idea, but I love the Dead Space feel that this game has, but it has its own twist on it and everything like that. Plus, it's not third person. So, again, let me know how you guys want to see these. If you guys want to see chapters every day, or if you just want me to do it like sporadic, like every other day or something like that. I might do like every other day. That sounds a little nice. Plus, I really want to play this game. And developers, if you happen to watch this, I apologize it took me so long to play it, but thank you so much for the code. I really appreciate it. It's a really cool game. And I look forward to seeing where this game goes and how it actually actually ends. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to check this game out for yourself, I will put a link to it in the description below. It's on the Steam page. I believe the game is $10. It's actually on sale at the time that I'm recording this because it's still a new release. After a week of it being released, it will probably go back up to $10, I believe. I think it's only like $7 right now, and it looks really pretty, and it doesn't kill my computer anymore, which is very nice. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out the annotations for more videos that I have done, and I will see you guys next time. Maniacs out. What's with the dramatic music? Ah! Oh! What the fuck? Ah! Run! Out. Fuck! Yep, he is. Okay. Gonna go this way. Yep, that's one of the creatures.